Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm gonna be providing everyone with the latest updates regarding my M2 Pro miner for mining MXC and a couple of other things regarding what's actually happened to me in the last few days that resulted in my miner mining 0 MXC and a couple of other things that other people should do. I mean, it's called passive income, but at the same time it doesn't really mean you shouldn't be monitoring your miner, and I learned that the hard way this week by simply not watching my miner at least once a day. More about that later on. Right, let's get into it. So the app you need to download once you have your MXC Pro miner ready and installed is called Data-Dash. Data-Dash is actually an app you use for managing your MXC Pro miner and getting your MXC and bonding your DHX to MXC and all of that. So looking at the miner here on the home page, you have the MXC, which is what you mine. Well, literally is what the M2 Pro miner actually mines. The DHX, we talk about this later on, but if you want to learn more about DHX, there are so many videos on YouTube you could watch. And BTC, BTC is actually, or Bitcoin is actually still in the test phase right now. I actually registered for being part of the test phase, or phase 2 of BTC testing, but again, there are so many videos about DHX and BTC mining on the M2 Pro miner on YouTube. So well, I might actually provide some link to some of the videos on YouTube. You have a couple of people that actually will do a much more better job explaining what how to mine BTC and DHX on the M2 Pro miner is and whatnot. Anyway, so get on the home screen, you have the MXC, DHX and the BTC, and then you have the amount that your M2 Pro miner is actually mined, $283. I'll get into why it's a bit low or why it's gone down a bit in the next few moments as to what I did. And so that the homepage shows the miner and the number of miners on the map there, around the globe. If you go down to the wallet, again, the wallet is going to show you how much MXC you have under the MXC tab, and then you've got your total revenue, the staked amount. Right now I've staked about 2,000 MXC. I mean, why not? It's a flexor saving, and I could simply, well, at least that's what I've chosen, and I can simply unstake whenever I want, as opposed to staking for 6, 7, 9 months. I've decided to do the flexor staking, meaning I can simply unstake whenever I want. The amount you get from flexor staking isn't as high as what you actually get if you decide to stake for 6, 9, 6, I believe it's 6, 9 and 12 months or 24 months or something like that. And again, DHX, again, this is a bit complex how you actually mine DHX, or at least you bond DHX MXC. Hopefully I'll be able to go through that. And then Bitcoin, currently they did a test initially, it's called phase 1 test, and I believe they are trying to actually do another test in the next few days or weeks. I did register to be part of the test phase for this Bitcoin mining. The last test, apparently those that were involved in testing Bitcoin mining on the M2 Pro miner got between $1 and $2 a day, so that's another additional $30 a day. I mean, why not, right? It's all about passive income here. And if you're a miner, that's why it's called a multi-token miner. You can mine multiple coins. So then if your wallet, that's what you get. And then MXC, again, if you want to deposit, withdraw or stake MXC, that's what you get in the wallet, in the MXC wallet there. And DHX, same thing. Again, DHX is a bit more complex. You get some DHX from a couple of exchanges, you bond it to your MXC, and then you start mining the DHX token. Again, there are so many videos out there if you're interested. Currently, I believe I've bonded 3 times. So the first one, I bonded for like 90 days. The first one I've mined, 0.12 DHX. The second one 0.06 DHX, and the third one I've only just bonded 2 days or 3 days ago now. And the reason it's showing as 0.00 was simply because my miner, for whatever reason, I don't really know what happened, my Ethernet cable was disconnected from my miner. Let's have a look at the miner now, shall we? So that's my miner. That's what I've earned, MX amount of MXC tokens I've earned that particular day. I'm not a big fan of the MXC mining dashboard. No, it's just not intuitive enough for me personally. So as you can see, the number of MXC token mining seems to be going up per day, and the reason being because with MXC you have a fixed amount of dollar value that you can mine a day between $12 and $15. So as the token value goes up, the number of MXCs that you actually get a day goes down because you've got MXC going up. So that's simply what's been happening here, so I'll take that as the second, well, maybe the 3rd, the 4th, 5th of June, and you can see it's been going now. And then to my horror, there after the 8th, the number of MXC that I actually mined went from 236 down to 0. So the 9s and the 10s, I mined 0 amount of MXC. I only found out today, later on, I don't know, maybe around midday today, that I decided to open up the app to actually see how much token I was actually mining, and to my complete horror and shock, I realized I haven't been mining in the past 2 days. And the reason being, the Ethernet cable that was connected to my MXC was completely out of the power box, because MXC is power over Ethernet. So the Ethernet cable that connects from the power bank down to my MXC, that Ethernet cable was completely out. So didn't mine anything for 2 days. Notes to self and to others out there, just check your MXC, open up the Data Dash app, check if everything is fine once a day at least, and just to make sure everything is fine. And just a note to self and a good lesson. I mean, it could have been worse. I could have not mined anything for a whole week, but anyway. So so you can see there the frame received, I think it received quite a lot of frames. I don't know what that is, to be quite honest, but that's the weekly revenue. So that's just quick update about how my miner is actually doing. If we scroll back out there, so went through the wallet earlier on, the miner, and the device. So that's just a quick update. So if we take a look at the total amount of MXC, so I have 6,942 MXC locked to my DHX. Really means to mine DHX you need to lock X amount of MXC. It's quite complex, but like I said, I'll provide links to a couple of other videos that could explain how this DHX bonding and MXC locking actually works, and it's totally different to MXC staking. But that's just a quick update as to how I'm actually doing in my journey towards passive income with MXC. The next video I'm gonna be making is gonna be about the Akash network and what I've actually done, or what I'm actually doing with the Akash network. I would have loved to do the HNT video, but unfortunately I've been waiting for my miner for over 2 weeks now. Hopefully I'll be getting my helium miner before the end of this month, or beginning of next month, because I'm really waiting for that miner to come in. Really anticipating the helium miner coming in. But anyway guys, thank you for watching this video.